Hi, my name is Amelia Kellar and I'm a pediatric occupational therapist. Currently I live in Anchorage, Alaska, and I have a job in a pediatric outpatient clinic as well as a contract position serving students in the rural area of Nome, Alaska. My day-to-day kind of depends. As an OT, we're really lucky in that we can be treating a kid that needs help with fine motor skills, or someone that needs help with bathing and dressing, and just mobility and doing things in their day-to-day life. And I picked a career in healthcare because I have always felt a desire to serve others, and I feel like with the degree in occupational therapy you really get the opportunity to go out and serve people and help them live a life that's a little bit more independent than maybe they would have had they not been seeing an OT. And I think what it means to be an OT, we're seen as a holistic profession, right? Where we look at the whole person. And I think that as an OT, you need to be able to see past the person, past their diagnosis, to see who they really are and get back to the things that they want to be doing. I think in today's world especially, it's important because, I feel like there's a lot of divisiveness with people, and I think that being able to see past some of those things and see that person and see that they are a person who wants to be able to make dinner for their kids, or be able to drive themselves to work, or take a shower for themselves. All of those things are super important, especially with today's kids and the environment that we're in right now. Fostering some of those social skills, sensory integration, fine motor skills, all of those things, and then also support the families as well as they go through some of these transitions with their children. It's challenging, and being there to be able to provide a little bit of help in some way, or support is huge for everyone right now. I would really like, for me, like I said, I work with the rural district out in Nome, Alaska, and I enjoy being able to provide services for people out there. It's a different world up here in Alaska. We have people that live out in these really tiny little villages that don't have access to the same sort of things that we do in the city. And so what happens a lot of the time is kids don't receive the same kind of services that they normally would. I really hope to bring my skill set out into some of these communities and help some of these kids get that care that they need, or just to help support the families. If they have a kid that's had a hard time and hasn't been able to get these services, what can I do to help them and help bridge some of those gaps as well? The impact that I'd like to have on healthcare in the world, maybe what I would really like to do is be able to provide more outreach to families. I think ultimately what I would really like to do is help support moms with new babies. The whole saying, it takes a village, right? And you look at an OT, and part of what we do is we kind of address those skills of daily living, those activities of daily living is like what we do, right? And so you think about moms that have just had a new baby, and what does that look like for them? What do their activities of daily living look like? And just being able to support them and their families as well. Working as a pediatric therapist, I have a lot of experience with children, and especially children with, that are not so neurotypical, and just being able to support families through that process as well is huge. And I think that is part of the impact that I would like to have on the community. And by helping these people, you kind of help make a difference through the world, right? It starts small, and then if you help one person, then you help a lot of people, I think. But ultimately, I would like to do some more research and some more outreach in the world as well within my profession. What inspires me and motivates me probably are my clients. They are the ones that are coming in day after day. They are the ones that are being asked to do maybe some harder things than they normally would, and they're super motivating. You learn so much from these kids and from these people, and I think that's what inspires me, just to kind of make things a little bit easier and a little bit better for people, especially families of kids. And I like my coffee with a little bit of cream, a little bit of sugar. I think that's all. Thank you so much for the consideration.